Good morning, Rex Urwin from Mind Matters. Great lives are designed, which is a really important cliche that we use a lot as a metaphor. Um, Being happy, being present, being abundant and prosperous requires us to be aware, to be focused, to be conscious. Um, I know that we feel that we're conscious because we're awake. But the type of consciousness I'm talking about is different. It's a deep consciousness that combines the unconscious and the conscious. And it's a strange thing because to be in the now, to be present, requires us to be able to focus and let go our attention on the past and the future and to be present, to be aware. So our attention on the future is to intend the future, is to cause it, to design it with intention. But the only place we can really be is now. The only place we can be is in the present. And yet, the conscious mind is able to distract us by consciously focusing on the past or the present, or a combination of both, through reminiscing, thinking about the past, worrying about the past, regretting the past, and or being in fear or anxiety driven about the future. And I know all of this seems very heady when we're thinking about being in business or creating a great life. It's just that to be really happy, we need to be able to be in the present with awareness. So the conscious mind is really designed for us to think about and cause and intend the sorts of outcomes we want. The place we can be is now. So if we're now with intention, we are able to be present in the now and do our work and be present and conscious with an unconsciously driven and consciously driven future in our deep awareness. One of the ways to do that is a lot of work being done over the years by goes back to ancient wisdom with pranayamic breathing, but that's sort of been picked up in the 70s by guys like Stanislav Grof, who sort of established holotropic breathing or rebirth breathing, which is breathing in a very, very deep way to wake up awareness and to become very, very present. That's been evolved now, which is a beautiful lot of work being done by guys like Dan Brule, Ben Murphy, and Shane Saunders, Wim Hof, and myself and others are playing with the world of breath work, which you'll hear as a term used terminologically around the traps these days as a sort of a funky new space. And when you really look closely, people are looking for happiness. They're looking for a way of being okay, being them, and okay with life. To learn to be in the now is to learn to let go of fear, let go of anxiety, let go of the past, let go of obsession about the future, and be in awareness. So we can intend the future and design it with a whole lot of skill and technique, which is what we teach at Mind Matters and others teach. And to do that, we need, as I said earlier on, to be very, very present, to be very aware now. So as you consider what that means, the amount of work being done and the experience of drilling into or being aware is through breathing with awareness. And one of the things I compel you to do is tune into our breath work, tune into what's going on in that area, and also practice breathing with your mouth closed and just through the nose with awareness. So put your attention on your breath. As you do that, you'll find it's hard to think if you really learn to focus on your breath in and out of your nose and just watch it coming in and watch it coming out without interfering, just with awareness. As you do that, it's very difficult to think, meaning that you can only be in the now. Learning to do that takes you to a level with practice where you can be present and aware of your breath in and out and be consciously active in conversation and or doing things. When you do that, you're breathing in the now. You're practicing to be present. What opens up is our whole journey. A whole magical part of the brain starts to wake up, which is for you to discover. I can describe it, but it's really my experience, and for each person to have their own experience of it. What's happening now in our culture is we're becoming more and more aware of happiness is not derived just through material possession or through gain physically. It's established through a state of awareness, a state of being present, coupled with our life's work and our consciousness into the moment now. And I know this can sound very fluffy and very spiritual, but that's really who we are. And it's probably time to sort of cut through all the dogma of religion and cut through all the noise and stories and just come into being aware, being present. So I compel you to breathe with awareness. Just watch it and practice every day. Just consciously watch your breathing. When thoughts take over and you forget your breathing, you become totally immersed in thinking and lose touch with awareness. So you take that where you want to go. And I just want to say good morning. It's a beautiful day here, and we're having the most lovely day on the coast. It's a little bit windy, which is lots of air to breathe, and the sky is clear. It's a little bit cool, about 21 degrees. And just, hey, how cool is it just to be and enjoy and learning to be present. So have an awesome day.